Alright, in this video we're going to talk about views. A view can be thought of as a virtual table. Views are often used to restrict what users can see. Let's see what we're talking about here. Here we go to Connect, drop down, right click, new query, select all. Alright, so we want to restrict. Now these are pretty influential people, or I'm not sure, influence is probably the wrong word there. How about infamous? Alright, either way. Alright, so we don't want there. If these are our customers, we really don't want to be the organization that lets their, alright, get out of here, that lets their personal data, their phone number, out. Alright, so we want to restrict what our customer support team has access to. And that is often done by using a view. Alright, we also don't want anyone's email address floating around. But we do want them to be able to send out some mailers and be able to contact them. So what can we do? Well, let's first, so we know we're going to deal with our customer table. Let's cheat a little bit. Customer, right? We want to add that, and we want to add the address, because we want to be able to contact them. So we want their first and last name, but we don't want their phone, and we don't want their email address out there for anyone to see. We do want their primary address, city, state, postal code. Nope. So we say OK, right? We execute, and now we have what we're looking for, right? Our result set. In our result set, we have Lindsay Lohan, Billy Gates, and there's nothing here but what, alright, sorry about that, what customer support staff needs to do the job. Now, alright, so can we do this? Can we just, let's do this. Let's make this a little easier to see. Tab, so there's my tab. I'm hitting the wrong thing on it. Alright, so let's tab him over. And make this a little more readable, and move some stuff around so it makes sense. Right now it's not making a whole lot of sense. How about this? That's a little more readable, right? So we want their first name first, so we just swap this out. Cut. Paste it. Bring it up. There we go. City's usually before state, isn't it? Comma. We gotta add a comma, because here we don't need one. Boink. Before the from, there's no comma. Alright, how are we looking here? Alright, Lindsay Lohan, she lives at 45 Detox Lane. Postal code, she's last, so Los Angeles. So let's just swap that out. Cut it again. Comma. Enter. Control V. We don't need that little guy. And that's what we want our customer support staff to see. Alright? So we create a view out of it. And the create view. Let's go back to this for 1 second. Again, I'm trying to drill this into a view as a database object. Everything is a database object. All right, I want you to just keep that in mind, and this is probably the last time I'll bring that up and try to beat that dead horse. Views are created with the create view command. All right, so let's see if that's true. Name your view. Mine are going to be VW. It's just how I like to name them. Now, what are we going to call this view? How about we call this mailers. Mailers. How about create view? Oh, I can't think of a good name. That's a horrible name. Just spell it out. Doesn't matter. As, and that is it. And if we go to, where is it? It's an object, so it's below views. There it is. Obviously, you want to rename this. Obviously, you want to use a coding standard throughout the organization. Again, the last two organizations I've been at, I implemented I designed the the naming conventions. I like VW, and the organization already had VW to the one I'm at now. Just I like it. You put view whatever you want. All right, just as long as you use the same thing. As long as there's some consistency across your organization. You don't want one database having VW and one view and one underscore view. Try to keep it consistently, some standardization across your organization. Alright, so now what do we do now? Well, I want to get rid of that, and we select all from, we can drag it. There we go, let's drag it right there. You can just type it. Do you need a DBO? Nope. And there is our view. And there are the columns and their data types. Pretty neat stuff. And maybe we want to change the view. Maybe we want to leave something out. So how do we alter the view? What if we right click and we script view to create to a new query window? The use statement, we'll talk about this a little more. The use statement tells you to use what database. Well, it's already up here. But if it's not, it will still use the store. Cool. Create view, and we could come in here and we could alter view, drop this one and create a new one. Alright. Views of virtual tables. Good interview question. Bring it back. Anything else in the view? Nah, we'll delve into views and create a little more complexity with views later, but right now that's all we really need to know about the basics of a view.